All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So it's time to update you on the battery life of the Pixel 4. Now I've been reviewing this phone, or I bought it because I wanted it was 400 bucks. Here's my Pixel 4 XL. This thing has fantastic battery. It lasts me probably almost 3 days on a single charge, and I'm pushed down 7 hours screen on time regularly, I guess. This, on the other hand, is completely different. So, but I'm just getting started though. So this is on the latest security patch, February. They're both on February. Hasn't broken in yet. This is just a 2-day battery update for you to show you that I think this phone is going to be really good on battery for me. Now, on the first day, I pulled in tops. I didn't run it down to 0. I ran it down to 15% and then I plugged it in. And at that time, I think I had 4 hours and 50 minutes of screen on time with about 15 hours of battery time. But that was day one. Remember, day one, it works really hard and it's only crappy on day one. So day two comes along on that second charge, and I decided to turn on always on display and turn off that motion thing. Because the first rotation, it had the motion thing on. I turned it all off for the second rotation. The first rotation, I had that motion stuff on. So now I turned off the always on display for this third grab at it. So the first time, basically 5 hours of screen on time and about 15 to 16 hours off the charge. The second time, it lasted 20 hours or more, I believe, and it was the same type of deal, 4 hours and almost 4 hours and some change for the screen on time. So I think once this battery settles in, we're going to see some fantastic battery life from this phone. I've heard, now I didn't have it at the beginning when it didn't have the January security patch. When I got it out the box, though, it was on the October security patch. And then when I turned that video off, I updated it to the January, and then sometime, maybe a couple hours later, it got the February patch. So I'm on the February patch right now. Now, some people said that the battery was horrible based on the previous January on back, and they end up getting battery cases and things like that. I don't plan on getting a battery case because I don't know that I would use this heavily like that. And plus, I have a charger, so it doesn't really, this isn't the first phone that I've purchased, or it doesn't get more than 6 hours of screen on time at the beginning. Even the Pixel 4 XL didn't do the best at the beginning, but this phone is a beast now, and it's only been a few months, I believe. These phones have only been out since October, I believe, or something like that, of 2019, and we're in February. So this phone, I think, when it breaks in, I think it's going to have great battery life, to be honest. I think for what I pay, and let me address the price real quick. A lot of people are saying, oh, it should have been 400 out the gate. No. Listen, everybody has their own opinion on what they think a phone should cost or what it's worth. And I think the phones were priced a little high, obviously, because they don't have expandable storage. You know, it didn't have an ultra wide lens. These little things that I actually enjoy. Yeah, but saying that the phone should only been like 350, 400, those are people who never even bought the phone, more than likely. So squash the price thing, man. You got a good deal now. If you're not on T-Mobile, suck it up. Go get it from Google. It's just a little bit more. It's on sale at Google for $200 off, not $400. So if you got T-Mobile, hey, you get a good deal. That's what it is. $400 off of these phones is a killer deal. And for $399, folks, I can live, because to me, that's not bad battery life. 5 hours of screen on time and lasting a full day, like 20 to 24 hours, that's not bad battery life. You know, and if I do a lot of phone calls, which I do, something that most people don't even do anymore, make phone calls. I make a lot of phone calls. I think this phone will be fantastic. I've been using it for a lot of media consumption. That's pretty much where that 5 hours came from. So with that being said, I don't think this battery is going to be bad, folks. I don't think it's going to be bad. And I just feel like those who might complain about the battery, you got the first batch, you jumped out there at the beginning, and that's what it is. You got the first rotation. The phone has been out now since October, and we're in February, and I'm just not getting it. And I'm excited about it because I wanted to see how the battery was compared to this phone. I know this 2800 milliamp hour battery is probably not going to be as strong as this, but specs and all that other stuff, it only means so much, because you have to take into consideration battery depends on the person using the phone, period. That's what it comes down to. There are not a lot of, shout out to Grant S. He always used to talk about small, powerful, phones that are compact. There's not a lot of them anymore. There's not. Every phone is huge now. So having this phone right here with the specs it has, folks, I think this is a killer deal. That's just what I think. You think what you think. I think this is a fantastic phone. I already liked it already. I already liked this one already. And I've been wanting to get the small version. So now that I have it, I like it even better than the XL because of the size. Yes, I took a hit in battery by an hour and a half or so, but it still lasts all day. And I'm excited about that. And I got the color that I wanted. Color matters. I put up a poll and said, does the color matter? And a lot of people said, no, it doesn't matter because most people cover it up. Well, I don't wear a case inside the house. Outside the house, I rock with a case. And I want to have a good case. And this case right here is the official Google Fabric case. I did a video on that, half off at Verizon. So get yours if you haven't already done so, if the sale's still going on. But battery life on this thing, man, I think it's totally worth it. Even though I paid $400, if I would have paid $599 for it, I still wouldn't get rid of it because those are the pricings that I was looking at. I was saying when this first came out, I was saying, you know, hey, they need to cut it 100 or so or 150. And now that Google is selling it for $600, it's totally the experience you get with the Pixel. These are the best cameras in the game for still shots, man. And even 1080p video has gotten a heck of a lot better since the previous versions of the Pixel. So I think and just so you know, I shot a night video. I used this, well, it was this one, but I used this phone for a night video on my car channel, and everybody said, oh my goodness, son. I took photos. Everybody's like, man, that looks amazing. It all came from the Pixel 4 XL. And I think I only told one person that, and he was like, wow. Yeah, the Pixel 4 XL cameras, video is fantastic now. So, you know, I don't see anything lacking about this phone, man. It's your man, Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Battery life update. I think it's going to be great. Take care.